them. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Straight to the point.
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers.
They are your father's killers.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru is in trouble. I need to change the subject.
Well,
Do you have a boyfriend? Ren's gonna shout that, huh? Do you have a boyfriend? Please date me. I've always loved you. Do you have a Masha, do you have a boyfriend? Please date me. I've always loved you. I've always loved you.
Now this is drama! A boy caught in the throes of bittersweet youth! A stunning confession of love!
That should draw everyone's attention.
wow, way to go!
I think it was him!
Oh, wait!
So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
Did you all enjoy our blushing beauty?
Just when it was getting interesting.
The audience said just when it was getting interesting.
The post-festival party is finally over.
I hope I didn't bother you.
It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
You were in trouble. You were in trouble. I couldn't ignore you.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable.
Mysterious person, more like a weird person now.
I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say, who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this.
Sakura Ame Zaiku.
I bought it earlier.
It looks delicious. Looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Too bad Haru is not a confidant yet. I'm pretty sure she will become a confidant, right? Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna include this in the video, but let's check out another possibility. So on my first try, I picked Haru, but let's go with Makoto on Kawakami. How about An or Makoto? Let's check out the possibility with Makoto. That sounds good. I'm glad to hear that. It will be a nice change of pace. Well then, I'll head over to the gymnasium. I should head to the gym. Is the male student gonna pick me?
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club.
Well, let's see what happens.
Everybody give them another round of applause.
My apologies for being so distracted. I can't stop thinking about Akechi-kun. Are we really no match for him?
Are you really no match for him? Let's relax for now. He's a tough foe. Don't worry, Makoto. I don't know. Oh, don't worry, Makoto. Let's relax for now. Don't worry, Makoto.
Thank you.
Oh, right. Makoto is Makoto is his girlfriend right now.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
This event is never very popular.
The older teachers seem to enjoy it for some reason, though.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's choosing from the crowd? The MC this year is actually somewhat capable.
Ooh, is that our lovely student council president over there?
Lovely student council president.
Huh?
Come on up here, Miss Prez.
Do I have to go?
Do I have to go? I'll never forget you. Are you going to ignore him? He picked you. He picked you. I'll never forget you.
That's not really the proper use for that phrase.
Everybody's waiting for you, Miss President. Here she is, everyone's favorite student council president, Makoto Nijima-san.
Everyone's favorite student council president, but there's only one president though.
Hello.
Hello.
So, with the Kamoshida scandal, Principal Kobayakawa's passing, and even that Hawaii trip, I'd be surprised if you've had any time to study for your entrance exams. Now then, on with the show. What would you like to share with us today, Miss President? Miss President?
I don't really have anything to say. Sorry.
Here, I'll give you a question. Do you think the Fan of Thieves are really Shujin students?
What? Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities.
Well, the usual Makoto should be able to manage a question like this though.
Some people theorize that they go to our very school. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Miss President?
What do I think?
Makoto is in trouble. I need to change the subject. You're cute. I've always loved you. Do you? What if I say this? Do you have a boyfriend? I've always loved you. You're cute. You're cute. I've always loved you. Okay. Do you have a boyfriend? I've always loved you. Okay. What?
Now this is drama! A boy caught in the throes of bittersweet youth! A stunning confession of love!
Really? Wow, way to go!
I think it was him! So, Miss President, what's your relation to this guy?
Relation?
My, she's red as a beet! A rare glimpse into the girly side of our stunning Miss President! But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Miss President.
Just when it was getting interesting. MC, do your job.
Come on, MC, do your job, said one of the voices.
I made a fool of myself. Post-festival party has never felt that long before. By the way, I'm surprised you were able to say what you did back there.
You were able to say what you did. I'm surprised you were able to say what you did back there. You were in trouble. You were in trouble. I couldn't ignore you.
Huh? I was at a complete loss for words. You really helped me. Thank you. This may be a little rude to say, but you were surprisingly reliable in a pinch. My sister always says if I get married, my husband should be someone dependable like that. Oh, forget what I just said.
Husband, could you say that again? Can you say that again?
Oh, Despite everything that happened with Akechi-kun, my final post-festival party has turned out to be quite the unforgettable one. Oh, right. Here.
Makoto donuts. Oh, she made donuts, huh?
If you'd accept this.
Can't wait to eat it. Looks delicious.
I hope you enjoy it. Come, let's go home.
Haven't a lot of people been losing their minds lately? Yeah, there's been a sudden increase. I bet it's because of that fan site. I heard the victims were on the rankings there. We should really be blaming the people who requested it. Oh,
Welcome
Futaba.
home.
Yeah, yep, I'm home.
You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety.
The director. It's all an act.
They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case?
This guy's pressuring Sae to just go ahead and capture the Phantom Thieves without any proof.
And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally.
If you can manage an arrest, you can question them personally.
That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results. No. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
We're home.
So, how much did you find out about us, Sojiro?
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this.
A calling card.
This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
Don't blame Futaba. I'll explain everything. Please forget this. I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart.
They stole my messed up heart.
It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously?
Now Sojiro knows the change in Futaba he was so happy about was caused by the Phantom Thieves.
Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
When did you notice? So you found out. When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. And even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at.
Oh.
It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he?
Sojiro is the sharpest detective in this place.
And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Sojiro is really like a father here. He's the sharpest detective ever. Sorry for keeping quiet. You're sharp. Got anything to say? You're sharp. Sorry for keeping quiet.
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? Wait, he doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them?
Wow. Sojiro finally found out.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
This is no joke. This is no joke. Believe what you want. I'm a Phantom Thief. This is no joke.
Are you serious? You, really are a phantom thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a phantom thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
It's not true. Sorry.
I mean, why would you be at fault, Sojiro? It's obviously the one who killed Mom.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real phantom thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story?
That's the point.
Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the phantom thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Oh, I'm tired.
Oh, this is gonna change things drastically. What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Ren was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you to turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though. Didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Someone very powerful. A government official. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for them too? That's not impossible. It's getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
I guess the chief had an inkling after all. So Sojiro finally found out that we are, in fact, the Phantom Thieves. Suddenly Sojiro is like the most important part in the story. Okay,
Sorry.
it's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kinda awkward. Go home, or he'll worry. I'm gonna go home. Night. It must be awkward for her. Okay. Let's go to bed.
Well then.
Let's call it a day and go to bed. Sleep. Sojiro finding out about our true identities. It's gonna change everything.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives.
Whoa.
And have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, Morgana's already downstairs. Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
Wow.
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
But then your daughter will be caught too, Sojiro. That's insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves.
Ah, that's the point.
And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
There was no choice. I didn't know it would. This is both true, but let's try go with I didn't know it would.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
I know. Don't worry. Believe in me. I know.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
He's gonna get in trouble too if we get caught.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1.
Whoa.
Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
That man knows about the metaverse.
great.
So, well, I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Huh. Suddenly, nobody's cheering for the Phantom Thieves. They just want the money. Akechi suggested they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. Hey, that is true. If they know that it's one of their students, it's worth a shot for them. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kinda weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
They baited us. We lost sight of our goal. We never lost sight of our goal, yeah? I don't know. They baited us.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
What? We were not?
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Ah, that is true.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
We'll overcome this. We haven't lost yet. Let's turn the tables. We'll overcome this. Wow. Ren is ready to fight.
Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want.